Hello everyone, my name is Bastiaanssen. I'm with UNESCO IHE in the Netherlands. I'm very glad that I can be with you today from a distance. I'm sorry that I could not attend Manila this time, but I'm excited to show you more on the water productivity. And when you talk about irrigation, then we have all been educated by improving irrigation efficiencies. In the years 60s and 70s and 80s, we were all taught to reduce the losses and work on irrigation efficiencies. But as you can see from this arrow, these days we think more in terms of water productivity, because much of the losses that are non-consumed from irrigation systems are taken up by groundwater and other people who can use it again. So we are these days more concerned on how much water we truly consume, which is the evapotranspiration, and how much yield we get back from that consumptive use. So the whole concept of water productivity is really meant to get and to look at how much yield you can get from a cubic meter of water. Water productivity can be quantified with satellite images. This is an example of Landsat images. This is an example from Jordan. And you can see here the ability to look at a region, and you can see enormous ranges. You can have values from 0.2 up to 3 kilogram per cubic meter within the same region, which means that certain crops and certain farms are much more productive per cubic meter of water than other farmers do. So it's important that we have a measurement system in place, because then also you can start planning on policy making. So this is then an example from Egypt, where you have the ability to zoom into pixels of 30 meter by 30 meter. And the reason I brought up this slide is that we can find the farmers in green color that do very well. And it is essential to find the local heroes, the local champions in water productivity. Because these fields can be visited. You can go there together with the irrigation advisors, with consultants, with the water user associations, and you can discuss why they do so well. And you can learn from that. So you can check the best practices. So this commercial farmer with a center pivot, he's having a good supply of fertilizers. He is avoiding any risk. He has high inputs. So he has also high water productivity. But it's not always the commercial large-scale farmer that is doing well. You can also see here a small field, of a farmer that, although he has flood irrigation, he's very precise. He's just irrigating the right amount of water. He's irrigating it on the right time, and he has a good drainage of his field. So this shows that even on a small plot, you can be very productive with water. And again, if we then look at the package of practices this farmer has, then we can learn from that, and we can then bring that also to other farmers. So the new SDGs, they dictate us also to report, to the countries report on their water productivity. That is SDG 6.4. And governments are interested in river basins to find out this variability in the water productivity, so that they can really start reporting to the United Nations. And this kind of frequency distributions help. They describe the whole population of variability within a given river basin, and you can again find farmers that are very poor, farmers that are average, and farmers are best. And the national policymakers can then, together with the local engineers, develop targets on how they should move this variability into a smaller range and into higher values. So by having local target values, we can produce more food from less water. So the messages home are that we can use remote sensing images to look at every 30 by 30 meter. So whereas irrigation efficiencies were very difficult to measure, we have to make all kind of very complex water balance analysis, we can easily now map this water productivity on every field. We can find the local heroes, so we can really see which farmer is doing well and which one is not, and find the underlying reasons. And then we can work out solutions to export these kind of best strategies and good practices to other farmers. Now, together with the ADB, UNESCO IHE has a new project on water productivity improvement in Asia. We will start this year with 6 different countries, and we will train the people, we will do analysis, and I hope that by the end of 2016 we have a successful pilot being completed. And since these images are taken everywhere in Asia, we also have a system that allows us to upscale this to the entire continent. And I think that is a very nice contribution to the whole ADB policy. And we can then start implementing the overarching thinking of having more crop per drop. Thank you very much, and I hope to be in Manila soon again. Thank you.